Hello, my friend. I'm Joy, and I'm an intuitive energy healer. I'll put my website in the description. If you have any questions about me or want to know about my services, there'll be more information there. So, I was given a request for a topic the other day. And if you have a request, you can put it in the comments. And we'll do this today. So, this person asks, can you do Can you do something to clear the topic where my healing work is accidentally blessing someone else instead of me? It's as if I'm doing the work on myself and someone else is getting the results instead of me. Okay, so you're doing all this healing work on yourself and putting in the time, effort, money, going deep into what's stuck there. Yet it feels like somebody else is getting the results. So let's take a look at that. Now, of course, I don't know the particular situation this person was in, or even who they are. And so, well, the first thing that comes up, if you're doing a lot of inner work, and you're on this journey of personal growth and awakening, and it feels like other people in your life things are actually going better for them, ask yourself, do you have a belief that things have to be hard for me? That I'm not worthy. Other people can have it easier. Other people can experience flow. Other people can have a lot of money, but I'm not worthy. So if you're doing all this inner work and nothing is just staying hard, there's some core beliefs there. So let's take a look at what they could be, or some version of them. All the ways there's a part of you that believes everything has to be hard for you. Other people can experience ease and flow, or an abundance of money, or authentic, heartfelt connections and conversations, but it has to be hard for you, or it has to be a struggle. Let's go ahead and let that go. So let it go. It's time to let that go. That part of you that is in resistance to letting that go, that wants to hold on to that and keep everything the same. We acknowledge that part of you. And now give yourself permission to let that go. Let it be released. There you go. Okay, so now we're going deeper, and there's a part of you that says, but I'm not worthy of anymore. I'm not worthy of ease. I'm not worthy of flow. I'm not worthy of harmony. All the ways you were taught at a young age, it was implied, the circumstances you grew up in, the environment you grew up in made you feel like you're not worthy of ease and flow, of expansiveness, of abundance. Let's acknowledge that. And acknowledge the brilliance and the courage of the child within you. Because as a child, when we grow up in that kind of environment where we're not supported and nurtured and encouraged in that, you've got to develop coping strategies of, this is the environment I'm living in. I'm a little kid. I can't work. I can't rent a place or buy a place. I can't drive. I can't do any of that. So I've got these big people who are looking after me, your parents or caregivers, whoever, looked after you growing up. So, and I need my needs met. So how am I going to do this? So this is like a process your child would be going through. Generally, it's not conscious within the child, but the child has to figure out how to survive. So they develop coping strategies. And one of those coping strategies, often depending on the environment you grow up in, if there's abuse of any kind, whether it's neglect or abandonment or any other, mental, emotional, any kind of abuse, the child can develop a coping strategy of, it's safest and I get my needs met by believing I'm not worthy. So these big people that look after me, mom and dad or caregivers or siblings, whoever it is, they're worthy of that, but I'm not. To the child will develop a coping strategy and make it very black and white because it makes sense. And as a child, you're completely dependent on others. That works when you're a child, but it doesn't work when you're an adult. And that's often what we do, though. And we see people every day doing this, living this way. They're still, like a little kid, and they have all those coping strategies in an adult's body. So all the ways you develop coping strategies as a child that worked for you then and ensured your needs were met, and at least basic survival needs were met, that are no longer working for you as an adult. And so therefore it's time to thank the child for being smart enough and courageous enough to develop coping strategies so that you could ensure your survival. But now it's time to let go of that. Let go of that. So any part of you that believes or tells yourself that you're not worthy or deserving of ease, flow, happiness, uplifting experiences, abundance, having fun, enjoying life in a bigger way. Let's let go of that. Let go of that. There you go. There's some sadness and grief. And the sadness and grief is you're letting go of a part of you that has been with you since you were a child. But it's like a toxic, dysfunctional part of you, but it's been with you your whole life, feeling you're not deserving and worthy. And it's still a loss, even though it's no longer working for you. When you let go of something, it's still a loss. So you feel sadness and grief. So let yourself feel that sadness and grief. There you go. There you go. Let that go. You feel it, acknowledge it, let it go. Now, what if, like the other people in your life who are experiencing more ease or harmony or abundance, whatever it is you're looking for in your life that other people are experiencing, what if you gave yourself permission now? You said to yourself, I give myself permission to experience that, whether it's ease, flow, abundance, fun, laughter, amazing relationships, whatever you're looking for. And right now, you give yourself permission to experience the ease, the flow, the grace, the abundance, the happiness, the joyfulness of life, the lightness, the amazingness. Any part of you that is still stuck in, I'm not worthy or deserving of that, let's acknowledge that, acknowledge the child, and then let that go. Let that go. There you go. There's some relaxation and ease. Okay, we're going to ask your mind to notice your physical self right now. Your physical self feels light. There's harmony in your physical self, in your energy field. And we're going to ask your mind to notice that you are also, in this moment, you're safe. Everything's okay. So your mind knows that it's safe for you to feel light, to enjoy flow and ease within your body, in your energy field, in your life, and to let your desires and dreams come true. To live that amazing life you've been imagining and dreaming about. There you go. Take a deep breath in. Let that go. There you go, my friend. Namaste.